take a quick glance here at our Justin Glass starting lineups for both these ball clubs. For Valley City State, again, they come in 5-13 in conference play, 9-14 overall on the season. They will go with J.R. Sison. Sison will get the start. Caleb Larson will be starting at a guard also. Sison and Larson at the guards. Joel Nelson will be a forward, 6'6", out of Devils Lake, North Dakota. And Alex Lester, 6'8", Akeley, Minnesota native, a freshman, will get a start at a forward. And Logan Deal, out of Smithfield, Utah, a junior, will get a start at a forward. Ryan Montgomery in his 10th season at Valley City State. For Dickinson State, no changes. They'll go with Quincy Linton, Griffin Dowdy, and Cordell Stinson at the guard positions. The forwards will be Nate Vicinitan and Datavius Frierson for Dickinson State. Derek Selvig in his 6th season, the head coach of the Dickinson State University Blue Hawks. As the Hawks and Valley City meeting for the second time, high-scoring affair, 99, I think, to 95. I wrote it down someplace. That was the final score the first time they met. Valley City State coming away with the victory. Both these teams tied for that number 8 spot in the conference standings, so a key game for both the ball clubs tonight, trying to punch their ticket to Butte, Montana. Ways to go yet, but the winner tonight will take a game lead in that race for the number 8 spot in the conference, and that's basically as the final race. The other 7 teams pretty much have been clarified and clear-cut favorites now to advance, so number 8 is the only position really open, and Dickinson State, Valley City State, and Providence trying to battle for that final spot. A break from Justin Glass, Coca-Cola, back to tip it off in 90 seconds.
West Dakota Oil and Fitterer Oil Company proudly offers products and services that help fuel our customers' lives with clean-burning propane and bulk fuel and convenient on-site delivery with premium farm and road fuels. We provide energy where and when you need it most, with locations throughout Southwest North Dakota. West Dakota Oil and Fitterer Oil Company, locally owned, locally strong, the products you need with the service you deserve.
You have big dreams for your community. At Brevera, so do we. Giving back more than $1 million locally each year. It's something bigger than time and money. We give heart. Wearing bright yellow and lending a hand. It's not just giving back.
Watch your step.
It's building forward.
Nice and easy.
With local sponsorships and decision making, the impact is felt everywhere. It's who we are. Brevera. Let's forge ahead together.
At Consolidated, we believe that neighbors serving neighbors is what it's all about. Now, when you partner with us, we'll give you up to $150 bill credit for every neighbor or friend you refer to Consolidated. Receive a $50 credit for one service, a $100 credit for 2, even $150 for all 3 services. Choose from internet, telephone, or cable TV. Plus, there's no limit on referrals. Get to know your neighbor and earn $150 in bill credit. Find out more at consolidatednd.com.
Uniforms. Numbers a little bit tough to read, but not too bad. Dickinson, their home white with the easy numerals, blue numerals on white jerseys, pretty easy to read. Nice crowd on hand at Scott Dim to take in the men's matchup. The women again fell 78-64. Got down early. Dickinson High girls fell to Mandan tonight, 76-37. Trinity and Standing Rock and boys at the Knights of Columbus tied at halftime, 24-24. Dickinson High boys, Mandan boys getting underway. Tip's going to be controlled out front by Sison, and J.R. Sison will bring it down court. He'll bring it into the backcourt. Left-hand side, he looks to Larson. They get it in the corner. Now trying to post up down low, nothing doing there, so Sison comes back, free throw line extended. On the wing, dribbles it across the top of the key. Comes on the left wing. Gets that pass quickly inside, a little spin move, but nothing doing that time for Lester. Now they put the shot up on the wing, not good that time as the shot missed by Larson from three-point range. Down court, Dowdy will fire from 3, that won't go down, and the rebound will come down to Valley City State, so we'll head the other way. Sison across the timeline, we got this way, and that time running over the top of the defender, Joel Nelson, right over Quincy Linton, and we'll pick up the personal, and the ball will go back to Dickinson State, Valley City's first turnover of the ball game. I don't think he saw him, but boy, did he lower the boom on him. And down court with the basketball will come Linton against some pressure. Linton dribbles it off his leg, nearly turns it over. Now they get it across the timeline, tipped away and out of bounds. It will go back to the Dickinson say Valley City likes to go 94, up and down, back and forth. Ball will be put into play by the Blue Hawks across from us here. Press roll. Inbounds pass comes in. Linton with the basketball. Quincy out front, takes a look around, keeps the dribble alive, drops it to Frierson, free throw line. Inside, nice pass, but Dickinson, who's just had trouble the last couple of games, can't hang on to it, and he turns it over. A good pass right in the hands, and dropped it to the floor, and Valley picked it up, give and go inside, a little spin move, but no shot there. So Sison gets it back out front. 18:45 left to go. Sison on the drive, cut off by Stinson, fades away from 15 and puts it up and in. Nice little spin move by Sison, and Valley City on the board first, the 2-0 lead. Here comes that pressure again. They get it into Linton. Linton will take a look at the double team, dribbles the ball away, nearly lost it, goes to Frierson, and Frierson looking back to Linton. They come across the timeline. Quincy with it to the basket, drives, puts it up off the glass, not good. Dickinson with the rebound, comes underneath, lays it up, and that is good. Nice move that time by Nate Dickinson down low, and he has the first 2 points of the hot night for the Hawks. We have our first tie at 2-2 on the CHI St. Alexius Health scoreboard. Long three-pointer by Sison, in and out, not good. Down to Stinson comes the rebound. He'll push it down court to the basket, steps through, lays it up, and lays it in. Strong move that time by Cordell Stinson, and the Blue Hawks have their first lead at 4-2 on the scoreboard. The CHI St. Alexius Health score. Little double team pressure by Dickinson State. Sison has a baseline. They get in and play a little floating one-hander up and in by Nelson that time. Makes it a 4-4 ball game. Inbounds pass. Here comes Linton with it. Valley's going to go to the double team. They get it off to Frierson. Frierson across the timeline. Back to Linton. Linton off quickly with the pass out front to Stinson. Stinson will take a look around. Drop it down low to Frierson on the baseline. Frierson back out front. Stinson. He'll fire from three. Looks good. It is good. Stinson with the three-pointer has 5. And the Blue Hawks have a 7-4 lead on the CHI St. Alexius scoreboard. Tristan Sturr made it.
Yep,
Good
made it in.
Good time, Tristan. And Tristan's up to join us for color commentary and thoughts throughout the second game here tonight. Engineered that first game and got in the car, didn't break the speed limit, came up here and got here on time. Good to see you, Tristan. And again, he'll add some color commentary. Nice little pass down low, battle for in the lane area, reversing the layup up and in underneath. His deal was he puts it up and in. It's a 7-6 lead for Dickinson State. Linton gets it to Stinson, down court. They go to Dowdy. Dowdy on the baseline drive, lays it up and lays it in. They beat the press, and Dowdy puts it up. Last time these two teams played, both in the 90s, and we're on that pace again tonight. 9-6 with 16.5 left to go. Dickinson State by 3. Sison, left side, gets the pass off on the wing. They drop it down low. Nothing doing there, so they bring it back. A nice drive to the hoop and laying it up and in. Nobody picked up Larson that time, and he had free reign. And his free reign ended up in an easy layup that time for Valley City State against Dickinson State. 9-8, Dickinson State up by 1. Linton will check out. Cranston will check in for Dickinson State. Also in for Valley City State. Kalen Grindy checks into the ball game. So Caden into the ball game. Inbounds pass to Cranston, working against the double team. Gets it across the timeline, batted loose and stolen away. Cranston immediately comes in, turns it over, and there's the easy basket. Put up and in that time by Larson. Turnover number 2, Dickinson State. Valley City back in the lead. Zocker in, here comes Stinson on the drive. He comes inside, steps through, he'll lay it up, and rolls in and out, not good. Stinson will get his own rebound. Back to Dowdy, he'll fire from 3. Not good, but he'll shoot 3. So he'll go to the line to shoot 3 shots. Boy, Valley City State reminds me of Bismarck High. They like to play like that. I mean, they run them in and out. They go 94 feet. They put the pressure on. They get beat back a lot, but they come down court, get the steals, and get the easy baskets also. So it's kind of do or die type of pressure they put on. Free throw by Dowdy up and good. He averages 17 a game. His second free throw up and coming after hitting the first. He has 3 points, and we're tied for the third time at 10-10. Vargas getting ready to check in. Second of 3 for Dowdy, up and good. Dickinson State back up by 1, 11-10. Into the ball game, Taylor Bryant Fry comes into the contest, so Fry checks in. 15:40 remaining to play in the first half. Free throw is up. That one is good, so he goes 3 of 3 at the line. Hawks struggled at the line on that Montana road trip to Butte and Dillon last week, but Dowdy gets them off to a good start tonight. 3 of 3 from the line. Seitzen out front with it. Comes around the pressure, gets the ball back quickly into the hands of Nelson. Nelson no shot there, so he'll spin the pass off to Brian Fry. Now back to Seitzen. Back to Brian Fry. They go down low. Grindy with the basketball. No shot. Spins, turns, but he travels with the basketball. So turnover number 2. Valley City missed the shot, but traveled before he took the shot. Again, here comes that pressure by Valley City. They put 3 up on the ball. Inbounds pass quickly. Cranston with it. Looks for help. Gets it across the timeline to Vargas. Vargas, nice move down the lane. Puts it up and in. Off balance shot by Vargas is good. With the left hand in Dickinson State. 14-10 on the CHI St. Alexius South scoreboard. Seitzen with the basketball. He'll get it off to Brian Fry. He gets double teamed. He looks for help. Finds it. Now they get it quickly into the hands of Grindy. Grindy backing in, double team, kicks it out. Grindy comes down the lane, loses it, gets it back, still loose, taken away and stolen by Zocker on the floor. Turnover 3, Valley City State. Frierson with the basketball. Comes baseline, comes inside, he lays it up, and he lays it in. Frierson with the basket, a 16-10 lead for Dickinson State. Hawks again will put some pressure on. Down court with the basketball. On the top of the key with the dribble, Seitzen. He'll get it on the wing. Now they get it back to Seitzen. He comes around Cranston, gets covered up, comes to the basket, comes underneath, and he loses it out of bounds. Turnover number 4. Full timeout as we go under 15 minutes. We'll keep it right here. Tristan, we'll let you catch up a little bit. You just got in here, some quick thoughts. 14:09 left to go. Hawks on a little run after Valley went on a run, a 6-point lead.
Absolutely, and a note that I had written down as soon as I sat down was tighten up defensively for Dickinson State, and Dickinson State did just that as they got on that 6-0 run. So continue to tighten that defense, lock it down. Another thing is finish those rebounds, those offensive rebounds. Don't be afraid to just put them back up. I know they've done a good job getting them, but turn that into a second chance scoring opportunity. For Valley City, hey, just slow it down a little bit. Find your rhythm and your groove, and just consistently chip away here. You're on the road, just band together as a group and just chip away.
All right. Again, Dickinson State leading it 16-10 on the CHI St. Alexius South scoreboard. So the Blue Hawks again are looking to stretch that lead. As we said, great crowd here. The band here for Dickinson State. Good atmosphere tonight here. Last home weekend for Dickinson State, as they'll face Mayville State tomorrow night. But again, the Blue Hawks lead right now, 16-10 on our CHI St. Alexius South scoreboard. We're ready to get back into action. Valley City, Seitzen stays in the ball game. Grindy stays in. Also Larson in the lineup. Brian Fry will stay in the lineup, and Johnson checks in to the lineup for Valley City State. Hawks will have the basketball, up by 6, 16-10. Again, Valley comes with that full court pressure. Inbounds pass, Vargas. Vargas looks back, gets it off to Stinson. Stinson across the timeline, Zocker. Back to Stinson. Stinson back to Zocker. Zocker penetrates inside. He gets banged into. He'll bank it up way off the mark. Airball the little shot in the lane, and here come the Vikings. They got what they wanted, that speed up tempo for Dickinson State, and Zocker couldn't handle it. Seitzen fades away from 15, puts it up, not good. Johnson with the rebound, batted away, but we've got a whistle down low against Dickinson State. And let's see who picks that up. That will go against Cranston. 2 shots will come for Johnson at the free throw line. Hawks on a 6-0-1 right now. Free throw attempt up and not good. He'll get another. Jalen looking for his first points of the night. One more coming. This one on the way, good. So Johnson gets 1 of 2 for the Vikings, and the lead back to 5 for Dickinson State, 16-11. Cranston has the ball kicked away that time by Grindy. Dowdy will check out. D.C. Stewart will check in for Dickinson State. No changes for Valley City State. A little bit of a different lineup look now for the Blue Hawks. They'll go 9-10 deep. Jake Daniel, of course, with that broken hand, will not play most likely the remainder of the season for Dickinson State, so that cuts into their depth a bit. They get it in the corner, wide open from three. That shot is up and not good by D.C. Stewart, who had a good look at it, just couldn't finish it off. Larson down court, he's going to throw up a three. That's not good. The rebound comes down. Larson gets it back on the baseline, nearly threw it away, and it comes way back out front. And they get it off to Sison. Sison dribble drive, looks for some help, now comes into the paint, drops the pass off. Shot is up and good that time by Larson as he puts it up and in. Larson now with 3 field goals and 6 points, and the lead is 3 for Dickinson State, 16-13. Stinson with the basketball, gets it across the timeline to Vargas. Vargas works his way right wing, stops there, drops the baseline to Stewart. Stewart, 12:45 left to go. DC on the dribble, back off to Vargas. Vargas, free throw line, steps back, goes to Cranston. Down low, Zocker, a little hunt around, hook shot is up and good. That one drops in for Weston Zocker, the young man. Grant County Mont Region, Elgin, North Dakota native, puts it up and in, 18-13. Dickinson State with the lead. Sison gets it down court in a hurry, gets it to Larson. Larson on the dribble drive, comes inside, gets double teamed, backs away from the pressure, flips it back to Sison. Sison behind the back, Cranston cuts him off once. Cranston cuts him off twice, Johnson inside. His shot blocked away by Zocker, and will head back the other way. Stewart with the basketball, gets it back to Cranston. Cranston comes across the timeline. Cranston looking for a screen, gets it from Stinson, drops it down low to Zocker. Zocker double team, ball poked away and out of bounds to go back to the Blue Hawks. Dowdy and Linton will check back in for Dickinson State. Stinson will get a well-deserved breather, and Cranston will check out again for the Blue Hawks. 18-13, 11:53 left to go. Dickinson State by 5 on the CHI St. Alexius Health scoreboard. Let's see who's going to put it into play for Dickinson State. Looks like Quincy Linton will do the honors. Drops it into Stewart. Back to Linton. Quincy had a big game last week against Montana Western in that overtime loss. Season high 21 points. Inside, steps through, lays it up and missed the layup. Rebound Vargas. He does not miss the layup. Good offensive board by Vargas, and it's a 20-13 lead. 7 points now. Dickinson State on a little mini run. Both teams surging at times into the ball game. Valley City State will set it up in the corner. Long three-pointer up and good from the corner that time. Put up and in by Nelson. Nelson with 5 now in the ball game, 20-16. Vargas gets it to Zocker. Zocker back out front, Stewart. Right side, Dowdy. Dowdy thought about the three, turns it down, brings it back out front to Linton. Linton to Zocker. Zocker free throw line extended to Vargas. Vargas back to Quincy. Linton back to Zocker, wide open from 3. That's up and not good, and the rebound comes down. Controlled by the Vikings. Johnson with the outlet. The big guy pulls up from 3, and that's good. Johnson with the basket. We've got a timeout, 30-second timeout. Dickinson State. Hawks went on that 5-0 run. Valley counters with a 7-0 or 6-0 run. They're back to within 1, 20-19, back in 30 seconds on KDIX and Consolidated Television.
Howdy, partner. This is Cowboy Clay with my trusty steed, Hercules. There's a new stop on the map, Cowboy Station in Killdeer, North Dakota. Whether you ride steel or saddle, Cowboy Station's got everything you need to fuel your rig, feed your crew, and fill your cup. Remember, y'all, don't forget to come on down to Cowboy Station, where we have everything you need for the trail ahead.
In the lead by 1. Valley City, that full court pressure again. They scramble. I like to call it a scramble press. They get it to Stewart. Stewart into the paint, drives down the lane, puts it up, not good. And the rebound's going to be taken down and controlled by Valley City State. They put the shot up, not good. Stewart comes down with the rebound off the miss that time by the Vikings, and Hawks attack offensively. Carlson, it looked like, with the shot miss that time. Dickinson State goes inside to Fenton. The ball batted loose, still loose, still loose. Stolen away by Valley City State. Turnover number 4, Dickinson State. And down court quickly come the Vikings. In the paint, little step through move, and the shot up and in. Nicely done by Nelson. Valley City State now on the run. They have scored the last 8 points, and they lead at 21-20. with the basketball, Stewart. 10 minutes left to go. Dickinson State out front, Linton with it. They go to Vargas. Down low to Vicente. Nate comes inside, goes to the floor, and we got a whistle and a personal against Valley City State. And the ball will go back to Dickinson State, but we got a media timeout. 9:55 left to go in the first half. Valley City State 21, Dickinson State 20. We're back in 1 minute on KDIX and Consolidated TV Channel 18.
The dictionary defines community as a group of people living in the same place or sharing common goals. Community is the largest part of our name, and we make it the largest part of our business. We support our local schools, organizations, youth programs, and local events from Bowman to Bismarck, because we all share a common goal to better the quality of life in our communities. Come bank with us at Dakota Community Bank and Trust, your real community bank.
What do you get when you buy a vehicle from Dan Porter Motors?
Ooh, I know. Buy any vehicle from Dan Porter Motors and get car washes for life.
That's a long time when you're my age.
That's right, folks. Forever. No diaper required. Get free car washes for life with any vehicle when you buy a car at Dan Porter Motors, 58601.
That's a pretty good deal.
Dan Porter Motors, baby approved, grown up guaranteed.
Minute mark, but a battle back to get the lead. As we've changed leads several times, inbounds pass to Vicente. He comes down low, turns, fires, missed the wide open layup. Vicente, wide open layup, and he couldn't finish it off, but now we got a whistle and a grab that time by Dickinson State. Dowdy with the grab, picks up his first. That'll be Dickinson State's second as a team. Valley City with 3. Valley City will put it into play. Vicente checks out. Zocker checks back in. Ball will be put in quickly by the Vikings. They get it down low, baseline. Larson with it, backing away, goes inside. Ball kicked out of there, so the Vikings get it back. 9:41 remaining to play in the first half. Valley City State 21, Dickinson State 20. Tyson will put the ball into play. Tyson looks, gets it in quickly to Deal. Deal back out front to Larson. Larson comes on the near side to Brian Fry. Brian Fry on the dribble, comes underneath, hits the bottom of the backboard, and Vargas will come away with the basketball. Gets it off quickly to Frierson. Frierson off to Vargas. Corner, Dowdy wide open from 3. That was partially blocked as Dowdy put up the three-pointer and got a hand on it. One of the Vikings did defensively. Out front with it. Quickly, Sison, left side, wide open from 3. Shot is up and good as Brian Fry puts it up and in. And Valley City has their biggest lead, 24-20. And they are an 11-0 run right now, are the Vikings. Linton with the basketball to Frierson, back to Linton. Linton will push it down court. Linton comes into the front court with the basketball. Left-hand side, Vargas, Frierson with it. Back out front, Dowdy. Dowdy pulls up from 15. His shot not good, and he'll go to the line to shoot 2. Dowdy, 3 of 3 at the line. He'll try to end that 11-0 run by Valley City State. Picking up the personal with Deal. That'll be his first, team's 4th, and Dowdy will shoot 2. Maddox Griffin will check into the ball game. Dowdy again, ready, free throw up, and good. That ends that run of 11-0 for Valley City State. Griffin with 6 points. 4 of 4 at the line. Stinson back in for Dickinson State. See if Valley City State made any changes. One more shot coming. At the line for Dowdy. This one looks good and rattles around and drops through. 24-22, Valley City State by 2, 8:45 left to go. We play here in the first half at Scott Gym. Tristan Sturr and Rod Kleinian with you on KDIX and Consolidated Television tonight here across Southwest and Western North Dakota. Right side, wide open, three-pointer. Larson off the mark. Rebound comes right back to Larson. He misses again. Rebound battle for, and Stinson will finally clear it out of there. Larson a couple of good looks, just couldn't finish either one off. Quickly down court, they get the ball to Dowdy. Dowdy takes the three-pointer, comes inside, drives, no shot there. Fires it back out front to Linton. Linton right side, Frierson back to Linton. Linton back off to Stinson. Fakes the three, drives inside to the basket, puts it up. That's not good. And the rebound's going to come down and be controlled by the Vikings. And Vikings attack offensively. Left-hand side baseline drive. No shot there. They get it back. 15-footer. Up and good by Nelson. Nelson now with 9 on the night. 26-22. 8 minutes left to go in the first half. Valley City by 4, matching their biggest lead of the night at 4. Frierson, Dowdy looking for the three. Can't find it. Comes down low. He'll look for help. He'll put it up off the glass. Right hand. Off balance right-handed fadeaway by Griffin Dowdy. And Dowdy now with 9 on the night. 26-24. In the backcourt, Sison comes right side. Cut off by Linton. Gets it back off quickly now to Larson. Larson off to Fry. Fry comes inside against Stinson. Turns, fakes, fires. Puts it up. Not good. Rebound pulled down, put up, and not good. Tipped out of there, and Dowdy will come out of there with the basketball. So the Blue Hawks will attack offensively. Here comes Frierson to the paint, to the basket. He lays it up and in. Frierson with the basket, and we're tied again at 26-26 on the CHI St. Alexios House scoreboard. With the basketball, Sison leaves the pass off out front. Gets it to Griffin. Griffin crosses the pass against the top of the key. Nearly got the double team. And Sison gets it back. Now they get it back. Long three-pointer looks good, but off iron not good. But Frierson will pick up the three-pointer. So 3 shots coming at the free throw line. So at the line shooting 3 with a 26-26 tie. Lefty's free throw is up and good. Larson now on the night in double figures. He has 10. He's got 2 more free throws coming. Frierson picks up his first. This one is up and not good. He'll get another. Johnson in. Cobbervig in. Sam Cobbervig making his first appearance for Valley City State. Both teams going about 10 players deep tonight in this one. One more shot coming. This one looks better, and it rolls around and in. So Nelson, gets 2 of 3 at the line. The lead is 2. Zocker goes to Linton. Linton inside, drives, puts it up. Not good. Tapped around. Battled for, and it'll come back. Quincy Linton with a wide open look. Couldn't finish it off. Down court come the Vikings. Long three-pointer. Looks good, but rattles in and out. Halfway down that time for Valley City State, and Larson couldn't get it to stay down. And now we got a personal battle go against Valley City. Cobbervig trying for the steal against Frierson, picks it up. 6:10 remaining, first half. Now what do we got? Oh, they want to set the shot clock, okay. Now we're ready to go to work. Inbounds pass comes in. Quincy Linton will go to work. Top of the key as he brings it across the timeline, moves right side. Picked up by Sison. Now gets it back to Dowdy. Dowdy will fire from 3. In and out. Not good. And the rebound down. Dickinson State 3-point Wolves last weekend. 1 of 8 tonight so far. Sison against Linton. A little fadeaway shot. Got it up. In and out. Not good. And the rebound comes down. Controlled by Stinson of Dickinson State. Here comes Linton on the fly. Quincy to the basket. Stops. Drives. And he misses another layup. Oh my goodness. Quincy Linton, 3 layups in a row. He's had great looks and just can't get him to drop down.
I know it sounds weird to say, but maybe throttle back just a tad bit as you go into the basket. Still give 100% effort, but just 99% power.
Yeah, just a little bit too strong. 3 in a row. Wide open, looks inside. Zocker. His shot is rejected down low that time by Johnson. Good defense by Johnson. Down court with the basketball. Right side. Here comes Nelson. In the paint, puts it up over Zocker. Easy pickings that time for Nelson. Nelson now with 13. Here comes Frierson, right side. Dowdy wide open. That shot is up, not good. Rebound down, over the back comes Zocker. And the ball will go back to Valley City State. Dowdy now on the night. 0 of 4 from beyond the arc, 9 in the ball game, and he's their 3-point sharpshooter. 30-26. Again, the Vikings match their biggest lead of 4 points. Nolan Widener will check into the ball game, the Dickinson High product. So Widener will check in. Dowdy stays in the ball game. Frierson will check out of the ball game. And down court comes Syson. Syson with the basketball. They get the hand back. They look inside, nothing doing there, so they go wing. And they get it back to Syson. Syson picked up by Widener, comes around him, drives to the basket, lays it up off the glass, not good. But he'll go to the line and he will shoot. 2 shots. Syson on the night, a couple of points. He'll shoot free throws. We got a timeout, under 5 timeout. CHI, St. Alexia South scoreboard. Valley City State 30, Dickinson State 26. We're back in 1 minute on KDIX and Consolidated Television.
Boy Toys.
Well, back with you, J.R. Syson will go to the free throw line. J.R. with a couple of points tonight in the ball game. He'll shoot 2. Nolan Widener, the Dickinson High product, just picked up his first personal. The freshman, true freshman. Free throw up and good by Syson, and Valley City now has their biggest lead of the night at 5 points at 31-26 with just under 5 minutes remaining to play. They'll try to stretch it to a half dozen. They don't. Rebound comes down. It's controlled off the Syson miss by Stinson. Stinson goes to Quincy Linton. Linton to the basket. On the drive, got another layup attempt. That one doesn't go down, but he'll shoot 2. Quincy last week, as you said, really a strong offensive weekend, especially against Montana Western, that overtime loss of season high 21. But tonight, 0 of 4 from the floor, his first trip to the free throw line for the young man out of Skyway, Washington. And he will shoot, the junior will shoot 2 free throws. So lefty ready, free throw is up and good. He'll get another. Both teams at the line tonight. Valley City State 4 of 7. Dickinson State has hit on 6 of 6 from the free throw line. Their 7th free throw attempt upcoming, 31-27, and way off the mark that time was Linton, so the lead stays at 4 for the Blue Hawks. And Syson brings it down court. J.R. Syson, top of the key, picked up by Linton. Linton will get that pass off. They look quickly there to Larson. Larson to Johnson. Johnson against Zocker, turns off the glass, not good. And the rebound comes down, and we got a whistle. That'll go against Valley City State. Johnson will pick it up. That'll be his first, team's 7th, and Hawks will be at the free throw line. Weston Zocker will come to the free throw line. And Zocker will come to the free throw line. He'll shoot the 1-and-1. Free throw is good. Zocker with 3 points in the ball game. 31-28, Valley City by 3. One more coming for Zocker. This one is up. Oh, didn't even, well, it did get to the rim barely. Pounded off. So last 2 trips, the Hawks kind of shooting free throws like they did last week at Montana Tech and Montana Western, but they were hot early, but now struggling from the line. Have missed 2 of their last 3 attempts. Ball goes through the hands of Syson. Turnover number 5, Valley City State. Here comes Linton with the basketball. Gets it off to Widener. Widener to Doughty. Doughty drops the pass off quickly to Stinson. Down low. Here comes Zocker in the paint. Double team. Kicks it back to Stinson. Stinson on the dribble drive. Back to Linton. Linton kicks it back out. Zocker. Doughty. Left side. Widener from 3. That's off the side iron. Not good. And the rebound comes down and controlled by Valley City State. Top of the key. Larson gets the pass back off to Nelson. Stolen away by Stinson. Turnover 6. Stinson on the drive to the basket. Lays it up and in. Stinson through a lot of pressure and contact. That ought to be a harm and a basket, but they never blew the whistle, so the basket good for Stinson. Stinson now on the night with 7 points, 31-30. Now we got a whistle. Linton will pick it up. Substitutes checking in. Cranston, Stewart, Stinson, and Linton will check out of the ball game. So the ball will go back to Valley City State. Nelson will put it into play. Nelson looking for some help, gets it in to Sison. Sison picked up by Cranston. Out front with it. Little double team on Sison. They get it off quickly, down low. Inside, spin move. Nothing doing there. Now they kick it on the wing to the basket, driving, putting it up off the glass. Stop that time. But putting it up and in. That time was Comberbeek as he got it to go. Reverse the layup. Nicely done. Stewart with the basketball. Stewart on the dribble, looking for help. Gets it across the timeline. To Doughty. Doughty on the drive, puts it up off the glass and in. Doughty, pretty move. Doughty now with 11. 33-32. Vikings by 1. 2:45 left to go. What a quick pace first half here.
It has been quick, and they have been going 100 miles an hour.
Ball just about stolen, but the Vikings control it back inside. Little 12-footer is up and not good, but the rebound is up and not good again. Initially missed that time by Larson, and then followed up by Nelson. Neither could convert on the drive. Doughty will go to the line to shoot 2 shots. So Doughty, strong move to the basket. Personal will go against Valley City State's Caleb Larson. Oh, now they're going to switch it. They're going to give it to Nelson instead. So regardless, Doughty will be at the line to shoot 2. 33-32, Valley by 1. We're looking for our 5th tie of the first half, and we have it at 33-33. Frierson in, Zocker out. Widener, Cranston, Doughty, Frierson now, and Stewart for Dickinson State. Valley City, Sison stays in the ball game. Comberbeek stays in the ball game. Free throw up and good, and Dickinson State now back in the lead. Doughty will check out. Vargas will check in. Lester back in for Valley City State. Grindy in for Valley City State. And Larson does stay in the ball game, left side. They get it to Larson. Now to Grindy. Grindy looking for a little bit of space. Couldn't find it. Gets it back to Larson. Larson comes around Vargas. Pulls up free throw line jump shot. It's short. Rebound comes down to Cranston. And down court with the basketball comes Dickinson State. Chance to build on that 1-point lead. Cranston with it behind the back dribble. Comes inside. Spins. No shot there to Frierson. Out to Stewart. Stewart goes to Vargas. Vargas been behind the back dribble, now kicks it back to Cranston. Cranston in the paint, and he's going to be grabbed. That'll go against Valley City State's Maddox Griffin, and Cranston will go to the free throw line to shoot the 1+1. Valley City State's so aggressive defensively. They just pile on the pressure and sometimes get a foul. They're willing to do that. Cranston ready at the line, front end of the bonus, not even close. And the rebound down. Boy, there's that free throw shooting again for Dickinson State. Have missed 4 of their last 5. Sison comes right around Cranston in the paint. No shot, so he'll kick it to his teammate Larson on the wing. Larson goes back down low. Grindy wide open underneath. Great look by Grindy. And Lester with his first shot, his first basket of the night, puts the Vikings back up in front, 35-34. Minute 15. Here comes Vargas on the baseline. Double team. Kicks it back out to Frierson to Cranston, top the key. Now they go quickly to Widener. Widener back to Vargas. Vargas back to Widener. Widener looking. Leaves it for Frierson. Frierson penetrates inside on the drive. Wide open layup, and he cranked the layup off the glass one side to the other and airballed it. Oh, Sison's deadly from 3, but he airballs it out of bounds. Boy, he's a good shooter too, and just really short on that one. 52 seconds left to go, first half. 35 Valley City State, 34 Dickinson State. With the basketball across the timeline. Here comes Vargas in the paint. He has the ball stripped away and stolen. Turnover number 5, Dickinson State. Here come the Vikings on the fly. Sison with it. Back out front, Larson, NBA three-pointer. In and out, not good. Frierson with the rebound. And he'll kick it off to Cranston with 28 seconds left to go. 3-second differential, shot clock and game clock. Right side, Vargas. Frierson with it. Frierson on the baseline, kicks it way out front to Stewart. 35-34 Valley. Stewart with the basketball, goes to Vargas. Vargas trying to penetrate, comes down low, loses it. Frierson picks it up. Shot clock at 5. Picks it in the corner. Stewart from 3, puts it up, but doesn't hit the rim. Shot clock violation with 3 seconds left. Turnover number 6, Dickinson State. And the ball will go back to Valley City State. They're going to take a timeout to talk it over. We'll take a quick 30-second break with 3 seconds left to go. 35-34, Valley City State back in a half minute.
Looking for a turnkey business with a proven track record? For over 50 years, our family has helped yours feel right at home with quality furniture, trusted brands, and a service that always came with a smile. Now it's time to pass the torch. Our family-owned furniture business is for sale, including all inventory, delivery trucks, and a loyal customer base. This is your solid opportunity to own a piece of history that is built on decades of care. Call 483-5108 and ask how you can own a piece of family tradition and keep the comfort going.
Shot clock violation against Dickinson State, 35-34. The Vikings will put it into play. Trying to set up a play to get that shot off. Grindy will key it. Let's see what they do. They look deep downfield. They get it in quickly. The pass comes off. Lelson, half-court shot at the buzzer. Not good. I don't think it would have counted. Yeah, they say it would have had it gone from three-point range, but it didn't. So that brings an end to a very up and down, entertaining first half. A lot of lead changes, a lot of ties. Biggest lead for Valley was 5 points. Biggest lead for Dickinson was 7 points. And right now it's a 1-point ball game with Valley City State up on the CHI St. Alexius Health scoreboard, 35-34. Let's quick look at our numbers. We're going to take a long break here at halftime, but we'll send it back to the studios of KTIX in just a moment. But Sison with a total of 3 for Valley. Larson with 6. Joe Nelson, a big first half. Nelson in the ball game with a total of 13. Lester a basket, Deal a basket, each with 2. Bryant has a 3-pointer for 3. Johnson a 3-pointer and a free throw for 4. Grindy did not score. Kombavig did not score. Kombavig did score. He had 2. And Griffin had 2. Stinson had a total of 7 for Dickinson State. Quincy Linton 1. A total in the ball game of 13 for Griffin Dowdy. Nate Vicinitin had 2. 4 points for Frierson. Soccer with 3. Vargas with 4 in the ball game. Stewart did not score. Cranston did not score. And Widener did not score. Kristen, some quick thoughts before we send it back to Jim Dow.
Dickinson State, they did a great job keeping the pace and keeping up with Valley City and at times setting the tone, and they've done a great job here in the first half. Would like to see them finish a little bit more when they get into the paint area and taking some better shot selection and finishing up well. Otherwise, they've been doing some great jobs in transition and great job closing out against Valley City's three-point shooters. Valley City, they've done a good job of defense, closing out on shots, making it very tough to get into the paint for Dickinson State, and that's how they have the lead right now going into halftime. So I expect this to be the exact same in the second half.
Yeah, great ball game. These two teams were in the 90 plus, and I believe 99-95 the first time they played. Valley won this one a little lower scoring, 35-34. Jim, 11-minute break. Let's send it back to the studios of KTIX, and we'll be back in 11 minutes with our wrap-up of our halftime report and second half action. 35-34, Valley by 1 at halftime.
At Infinity Real Estate Group, we go to great lengths to find the answers to most any questions our clients may have. We strive to do our best to personalize your buying or selling experience with firsthand knowledge.
I really love Dickinson. How is the weather here in North Dakota?
You know what? It's amazing. We can have all 4 seasons in 1 week. When it's time to choose the team to represent you with all your real estate needs, choose Infinity Real Estate Group. Experience the Infinity way.
Infinity Real Estate Group.
As your local Touchstone Energy Cooperative, we wear many hats. We take pride in serving our members and our community by going the extra mile in everything we do. Because we not only work here, we live here.
The Hub in North Dickinson is more than your ordinary convenience store. From Godfather's Pizza and the Hub Cafe to gourmet coffee, tea, and more. Stop by early for breakfast or grab something to go. We carry a variety of donuts that we make fresh every day. If your vehicle is dirty, we now have a state-of-the-art car wash at both locations. Stop in and see what we have to offer at the Hub located on North Highway 22 or the Hub West Dakota Oil on East Villard in Dickinson. We're changing the way people think about the convenience store industry.
Saving money feels impossible when you're young, but Western Cooperative Credit Union is here to help. Our CU Succeed program gives you monthly interest payments, free checking, easy and secure online banking, and a 1% discount on a one-time loan. Plus, earn cash for being on the honor roll with our Good Grades program. Get started today at wccu.org, Western Cooperative Credit Union. Join the herd. Visit us today. Federally insured by NCUA.
West Dakota Oil and Fitterer Oil Company proudly offers products and services that help fuel our customers' lives with clean burning propane and bulk fuel and convenient on-site delivery with premium farm and road fuels. We provide energy where and when you need it most with locations throughout Southwest North Dakota. West Dakota Oil and Fitterer Oil Company. Locally owned, locally strong. The products you need with the service you deserve.
You have big dreams for your community. At Rivera, so do we. Giving back more than $1 million locally each year. It's something bigger than time and money. We give heart. Wearing bright yellow and lending a hand. It's not just giving back.
Watch your step.
It's building forward.
Nice and easy.
With local sponsorships and decision making, the impact is felt everywhere. It's who we are. Rivera. Let's forge ahead together.
Have you ever left home wondering if you locked the front door or closed the garage door? Did you forget to turn out the lights or lower the thermostat? Who's watching and protecting your home when you're away? Consolidated Home Security and Automation can take care of the little things so you don't have to. With 24/7 monitoring backed by local techs and support, Consolidated has you covered. Call 483-4000. Convenience, comfort, and control in one app. Total peace of mind.
Howdy, partner. This is Cowboy Clay with my trusty steed, Hercules. There's a new stop on the map, Cowboy Station in Killdeer, North Dakota. Whether you ride steel or saddle, Cowboy Station's got everything you need to fuel your rig, feed your crew, and fill your cup. Remember, y'all, don't forget to come on down to Cowboy Station, where we have everything you need for the trail ahead.
Banking is some of the most important things in your life, and banking at the right bank is very important. We're really proud of our bank because we have great people, and our people are what make our bank go. We always want to treat our customers right and do the best job we can for them, and try to do things to help make our communities better.
So let's say you buy one of those value meals and it costs you about $10. Then they give you one free value meal once a week for the rest of your life. That would be a pretty good deal, right? Well, at Dan Porter Motors, when you buy a vehicle, we give you free car washes for life, valued at about $10. Let's say you wash your vehicle twice a week for 10 years. That comes out to over $10,000. That's a pretty good deal. See Dan Porter Motors for your next vehicle and get free car washes for life.
Boy Toys.
ID again at halftime. Valley City State 35, Dickinson State 34. And quick look at some numbers. Dickinson State 12 of 31. Pretty cold from the floor, just 38%. Valley City State a little bit better, 14 of 34, 41%. Rebound edge 23-19 for Valley City State. Blue Hawks and Valley City both really struggling from beyond the arc. 3 of 12 for Valley City State, 25%. The Hawks 1 of 9 for 11%. And that has kind of been their bugaboo. Some free throw shooting and three-point shooting last week in Butte and Dillon. And again tonight at the free throw line, the Blue Hawks not too bad, 9 of 12 for 75%. That is a better percentage. Valley City State just hit on 4 of 7 for 57%. But the stat that matters is always the scoreboard, and that has Valley City up by 1, 35-34. We had a total of 5 ties in the first half, 2, 4, 10, 26, and 33. And for Dickinson State, their biggest lead, 20-13. Valley City State's biggest lead, 31-26. A handful of lead changes in this ball game. So much like the first ball game that was won in Jamestown when they played Valley City State. Valley City winning that 99, I believe the 95 was the final in that one. I don't think we'll get to that high of a score tonight. We started out like we would, but the pace slackened a little bit. Valley City, Sison, Larson, Nelson, Lester, and Deal, second half. The Blue Hawks will go with Frierson, Vicentin, Dowdy, Linton, and Stinson to begin the second half. And Dickinson State and the white home jerseys will have the basketball to begin the second half. Frierson will put it into play, gets it into Linton. And Quincy will work it across the timeline. The Dickinson State moving to the Weinbergen Gym end of the field house here at Dickinson State. Linton inside, no shot there. Kicks it back out front to Dowdy. Dowdy back to Frierson. Frierson to Stinson. Down low, they get it inside to Vicentin. He's double teamed with the left hand, puts it in and out. Had a great look. Boy, it's just been a tough 2 weeks for Nate. Has had some great looks. Had it inside, outside, just can't get the shot to drop. And he had a nice little left-handed layup attempt there, right side. They get it back out to Deal. Deal will go back to Sison. Sison back to Deal. Deal in the paint. Little 12-footers off the iron, not good. Rebound comes down to Dowdy, and we'll head back the other way as Dowdy clears it off. And here comes Stinson in the paint, drives to the paint, puts the shot up, and he'll go to the line. We got a block. Stinson hits the knee hard on the floor as he came down, and he is in some pain. He got banged really good. Pretty slowly. Stinson will shoot 2 at the free throw line. Cordell tonight averages 11, has 7, and he'll try to tie it up again. Free throw on the way. Not good. There's that free throw shooting again for Dickinson State. Dickinson State now 9 of 13, but have missed 4 of their last 5 free throws. Stinson's got 1 more coming at the line. And that one is up. He misses both of them. My goodness, free throw shooting cost them last week in that overtime loss. And several opportunities tonight, but they can't hit them. 5 of their last 6 they have missed inside. Deal to the basket, and he lays it up and in over Stinson. He's got 4, the lead back to 3 for Valley City State. There's that pressure again. Stinson with the basketball. Comes across the timeline. Penetrates, right side, free throw line extended. Dowdy fires from 3, and he finally gets the three-pointer to fall. Dowdy now with 16. Hawks now 2 of 10 from beyond the arc, and we're tied again at 37-37, our 6th tie of the basketball game.
And when Dowdy gets hot, he can stay hot.
Excellent shooter. Out front with the basketball, stolen away, but picked up by Valley City State. Looked like Linton had it. Now underneath, the ball goes out of bounds, and now Deal dribbles it off his foot. Turnover number 7, Valley City State. Lester lost it. Whoa! Inbounds pass is thrown up for grabs. Stinson will come up with it. He'll lose it. Ball stolen away. Turnover number 7, Dickinson State. Inside shot is up off the glass and good that time. Nice move down low off the steal and the basket that time for Valley City State. Sison has 5 in the ball game. Valley City up by 2. Three-pointer Dowdy got it again. Griffin Dowdy warming up. He's got 19. Tristan called it. He gets going. He can get going. 40-39. Hawks by 1, stolen away. Turnover 8. Tipped out of there. Stinson comes up with the loose basketball. And down court with the basketball comes Linton. Linton to Dowdy. Dowdy backing it out. Looks for space. Goes to Stinson. Stinson down low. Vicentin. Nate comes on the dribble drive. Puts it up. Misses again. Beautiful reverse layup, and he can't get it to drop. Vicentin just struggling mightily offensively in the paint. Good strong move by Nelson, but he turned down the shot. Now gets it back against Stinson. Working. No shot there. Kicks it back out. Nelson gets it on the wing from 3, and he puts it up and in. Nelson with the basket. He now has 16 on the night. Valley back up by 2, 42-40 as we go back and forth. And this one, Frierson with the basketball. Back to Linton. Linton comes across the timeline. Quincy on the dribble drive to the basket. He'll lay it up, and that one doesn't go down. Linton, his 4th layup he has missed tonight in the basketball game. Right side on the drive, stripped away, and we got a whistle. And that's going to go against Dickinson State. The Sinatin will pick it up. Nate. There'll be 2 shots coming. Stewart getting ready to check in. And Vargas getting ready to check in. And at the line shooting will be Lester, I do believe. Nope, now they're going to put at the free throw line for Valley City State. Free throws up and good. At the line for the Vikings is Griffin, so Maddox Griffin hits the free throw, his first point of the night. Again ready, trying to make it a 4-point lead again, and this one is good, so Griffin hits both free throws. Inbounds pass comes in with the ball. Linton to Stewart. Back to Quincy. Quincy will step across the timeline. 16:45 left to go. A lead of 4 for Valley City State. They're on a run now. A 6-0 run. Oh, wide open. Vargas from 3. Can he bury it? Nope, barely hit the rim. And that 3-point shooting woes for Dickinson State continues. Now court, 3-pointer put up. No problem for Valley City State from beyond the arc. Is putting that one up and in. For the Vikings is Joel Nelson. Nelson with 19 on the night. 47-40, biggest lead of the ball game for the Vikings comes with 16:10 left to play here in the second half. Vicentin with the basketball. Nate trying to back in. Gets it back to Vargas. Vargas off to Dowdy. Dowdy on the spin move. Steps back, no shot. Goes back to Vargas. Vargas throws it right into the hands of Valley City State. Turnover 8. And down court come the Vikings. Dribble drive to the basket, cut off that time. There's Griffin, now they go back out front. That'll be over and back on Valley City State. Turnover number 9 on the Vikings. Dickinson State with 8 turnovers. Vicentin checks out of the ball game. Stocker checks in for Dickinson State. Hawks will have it underneath the basket. Cranston also in for Dickinson State. So Cranston will put it into play, drops it in. Stewart, Zocker. Now they get it back to Vargas. Hawks really out of sync offensively right now. Good defense pressure by Valley City. Cranston fires from 3, and that's good. Brenton Cranston got 3. He has his first points of the night. 47-43, Valley by 4. And down court with the basketball comes Griffin. Poked away by Cranston, but Griffin retains possession of it. Comes right side, drives to the basket, puts it up. Not good, but he'll get 2 shots. So Griffin will go back to the line where he is 2 of 2 on the night, and he'll shoot 2 more. Cranston will pick up his second.
That's not a bad foul there by Cranston. He kept his body in the lane and prevented a 2-point basket.
So he'll make Griffin earn it at the free throw line, 47-43. Shot is up and good. Back to a lead of 5 for Valley City State, 48-43. One more shot coming. This one is up, and that one is good. So the lead back to half a dozen for the Vikings. Both teams' biggest lead has been 7 points. Cranston with the basketball. Ooh, dangerous down court pass. Now the ball tipped away and out of bounds. It'll go back to Dickinson State. Dowdy got just hammered out of bounds, but no whistle. And it was touched last by the Vikings. Substitute checking in. Johnson will come in. Lester will come out for Valley City. Also into the ball game, Fry checks in. And Larson will check out. Inbounds pass comes into Stewart. Stewart with the basketball. It's it back to Dowdy. Dowdy pulls up free throw line. Shot is good. Griffin Dowdy finding the range. He's now got a total of 21 on the night, 49-45. Inside they go. Little double team move down low. Little hook shot is up and not good that time as the shot missed by Logan Deal, and we'll come back the other way as Deal comes over the back trying to get the ball away from Stewart. He'll pick up his second. Under 15, timeout, 14:45 left to go in this one. Valley City State 49, Dickinson State 45. We're back in 1 minute.
Looking for a turnkey business with a proven track record? For over 50 years, our family has helped yours feel right at home with quality furniture, trusted brands, and a service that always came with a smile. Now it's time to pass the torch. Our family-owned furniture business is for sale, including all inventory, delivery trucks, and a loyal customer base. This is your solid opportunity to own a piece of history that is built on decades of care. Call 483-5108 and ask how you can own a piece of family tradition and keep the comfort going.
At Infinity Real Estate Group, we go to great lengths to find the answers to most any questions our clients may have. We strive to do our best to personalize your buying or selling experience with firsthand knowledge.
Hey Ben, we love the house, but how's the hunting?
Actually, the hunting around here is great. I'd love to show you some spots.
When it's time to choose the team to represent you with all your real estate needs, choose Infinity Real Estate Group.
Rooster.
Experience the Infinity way.
Infinity Real Estate Group.
Jim, 49 Valley, 45 Dickinson State, 14:45 left to go in a game that has just gone up and down, back and forth. We've had 6 ties, a handful of lead changes. Valley City's biggest lead has been 7. Dickinson State's biggest lead has been 7. And the Blue Hawks will have the basketball after the media timeout here, under 15 timeout. Stinson will get it into Cranston. Cranston looking at a double team, gets it across to Stewart. Stewart into the backcourt. He looks at a double team. Keeps the pivot foot, does a good job. Now moving that pivot foot, gets it to Stinson. Stinson comes right side, pulls it back out to Dowdy. Dowdy, free throw line, stops there, back to Cranston. Cranston, back out to Zocker. Zocker to Dowdy. Dowdy, he's going to set and fire from 3. That's off iron, not good. Rebound comes back out. It'll be controlled by Valley City State. Good defensive situation there, and the Vikings will promptly throw it away. As the pass too high that time by Maddox Griffin and out of bounds. Turnover number 10 on Dickinson State. Ball back to the Blue Hawks. Nolan Widener, the true freshman out of Dickinson High, back into the ball game. Dickinson High boys were down by 15 with about 6 minutes left, and they came back and defeated Mandan tonight 69-67 on the road. Trinity defeated Standing Rock boys 65-46. Underneath, wide open, Zocker lays it up and in. Nice pass from Cranston to Zocker, who was wide open. He has 5, and the lead for Valley now at 2, 49-47. Out front with it, Sison with the basketball, double team. They go inside, Johnson puts the shot up, not good, but we got a block. That'll go against Dowdy, and going to the line will be Johnson. Johnson tonight, 4 points in the ball game, and he'll shoot 2 at the line. The Vikings tonight, in the second half, 4 of 4, 8 of 11 at the free throw line. Johnson readies himself, the young man, at the free throw line. Looks good and is good. He'll get another. Johnson out of Hobart, Indiana. 6'7", just a freshman. Free throw up, that one, good again. Well, Johnson makes it a 4-point lead, 51-47. Frierson in, Griffin Dowdy will get a breather. He scored 8 in the second half. He has 21 in the ball game. So Widener, Zocker, Cranston, Frierson, and Stinson. Really, again, a different look lineup for Dickinson State. Just trying to find a combination that works. Now we get it to Cranston. Cranston quickly across the timeline, back to Stinson. Left side they go to Widener. Widener with the basketball. Comes right side, goes off quickly to Cranston. Cranston down low to Widener. No shot there for Nolan. Kicks it back to Stinson. Stinson around the defender, comes in the paint, poked away, goes out of bounds, and the basketball will go back to Valley City State, turnover number 9. Grindy back in the ball game now for Valley City State. A lot of physicality on that exchange for both teams, and the Vikings come away with it. Sison with the basketball. Comes left side to Johnson, back to Sison. Against Widener, gets cut off by Cranston now. They go in the corner, Grindy back out front. Leaves it for Nelson. Nelson back to Johnson. Johnson, free throw line, comes inside. Ball batted loose, and Cranston came out of there with it, and he's going to be grabbed, and then we got a whistle. Turnover Valley City, number 11. With 13 minutes left to go, and the Vikings turn it over to the Blue Hawks. Linton coming back in, Dowdy coming back in. Widener will check out, and Cranston will check out. The two Dickinson High products check out of the ball game.
I like Cranston selling it there to draw the foul, but I also like the idea of the man was on the floor. You could have thrown the ball down court and had the man advantage.
Here comes Stinson quickly down court to Zocker. Zocker puts it on the floor, working inside, comes to the basket, comes through, puts it up, not good, but he'll shoot two. So Zocker, strong move against Johnson, and he tried to get the three-point play the old-fashioned way, but couldn't get the shot to drop, but he'll go to the line to shoot two. Johnson will pick up his second. And Zocker, the young man out of Elgin, North Dakota, the sophomore at 6'8", hits the free throw. That kind of ends that cold streak at Dickinson State where they had missed 5 of their last 6 free throws. Back to a 3-point Valley City State lead with 12:50 left to go. Second free throw, good again by Zocker. Zocker with 7. Valley City wide open from 3, put it up, not good. Linton comes out of there with the rebound. Ryan Fry had a good look, just couldn't finish it off. Here comes Stinson into the backcourt. Left-hand side gets the pass off to Dowdy. Dowdy goes down low. Frierson on the drive. Frierson steps through. His shot is blocked away, and it'll go the out-of-bounds touch last by Valley City State. Good defensive pressure down low by the Vikings. A couple came over to help on Frierson, and getting a hand on it that time, I believe that was Grindy and also Johnson. Inbounds pass looking inside. They'll bring it down low. It's tipped around, loose on the floor. Hawks having trouble getting those inbounds passes. Dowdy all alone from 3. That won't go down, and the rebound will come down to Valley City. So Dowdy came out, hit his first 2 threes, missed his last 2, and the Vikings by 2 have the basketball. Sison 17-footer, in and out, not good. Zocker had it. Zocker lost it. Johnson down with it, throws it up for grabs and throws it away. Turnover number 12 against Valley City State. Linton will bring it across, 12:05 left to go. They go to Frierson inside against Johnson. He turns, he fires, he puts it up, not good. Linton gets it back. He'll put the shot up. He can't get it to go, but he'll go to the free throw line and he'll shoot 2. Quincy tonight just a point in the ball game, averages 10 a game. So 2 coming, that personal going against Valley City's Grindy. So Linton will try to give us our 7th tie of the basketball game. And he'll be at the line shooting 2. Quincy ready. Free throw good. He'll get another. 51-50. Linton has one more coming at the line. This one on the way. Good again. So we're tied again at 51-51 with 11:50 left to go in the ball game. Our 7th tie of the contest. Sison into the backcourt. JR leaves the pass out front for Lester. Lester back to Sison. Sison bounces it in the corner. Gets it to Larson. Larson trying to back in. Backing in. Turning. Double team. Fades away. Can't get it to go. And the rebound comes down to Dickinson State. Frierson on the outlet will slow the pace a bit. Leave it for Zocker now on the baseline. Back to Stinson. Stinson on the drive. Puts the shot up, not good, and he'll be at the line to shoot 2. Cordell tonight at the line, 0 of 2. 7 points for the 11-point per ball game senior for Dickinson State. Got a timeout. Dickinson State is going to go full, so it'll be a full timeout on the CHI St. Alexius Health scoreboard. 51-51. We're back in 30 seconds. Nope, we're going to go full then. A full timeout, back in a minute.
We've got you. It's a pledge to make sure you're always taken care of. A pledge that your Touchstone Energy Cooperative honors each and every day. When it comes to keeping things running smoothly or getting them back on track when they're not, we've got you. Always.
The Hub in North Dickinson is more than your ordinary convenience store. From Godfather's Pizza and the Hub Cafe to gourmet coffee, tea, and more. Stop by early for breakfast or grab something to go. We carry a variety of donuts that we make fresh every day. If your vehicle is dirty, we now have a state-of-the-art car wash at both locations. Stop in and see what we have to offer at the Hub located on North Highway 22 or the Hub West Dakota Oil on East Villard in Dickinson. We're changing the way people think about the convenience store industry.
Well, Tristan, we're going to have a dandy, I think, down the stretch here, 51-51. Neither team really able to pull away from each other, so it should be an exciting final 11 and a half minutes.
Absolutely. We've ran into both sides. Both teams have ran into a little bit of some sloppy play, just trying to go too quick and out-hustle each other. Both teams need to be just a tad bit more methodical in their attack.
12 turnovers for Valley and 10 for Dickinson State. Stinson hits the free throw, and now the Hawks go back up by 1, 52-51, another lead change in the ball game. Stinson will try to make it a 2-point lead for the Blue Hawks, and he does as he hits both free throws. So Dickinson State goes up 53-51, 11:15 left to go in the ball game. Tyson out front, goes right-hand side. Nice little entry pass that time to Larson. Larson in the paint, turns, no shot there to Grindy. Grindy back off to Brian Fry. Now they come right side, right around Dowdy underneath the basket, but no shot there for Larson. Now he comes in the lane, batted loose, gets it back, puts it up, and in and out, not good. Grindy with the rebound, not good, but 2 shots coming for Grindy as Larson missed, but Grindy battling hard on the boards, got it, tipped it up, got the arm grab, couldn't get the shot to drop, but Caden will go to the free throw line, and he will shoot 2. He'll pick up the basketball at the free throw line, trying to give us another tie here. Will Grindy, 53-51, Dickinson State. And Grindy ready, free throw, looks good, and is good. Spun around, just about spun out, but spun back in. 53-52, Dickinson State by 1. One more shot coming. This one looks better, but bounces off, not good. Zocker with the rebound. Gets it to Dowdy. Dowdy hands it back to Linton, and the Hawks will wait for everybody to join Quincy Linton and reset the offense against this Vikings defense that has been pretty darn stingy tonight. Out front with it, Vargas comes right side, gets it to Dowdy. Now they go to Stinson on the baseline. Stinson cut off, back out to Dowdy. Dowdy gets a little space, comes inside, drives, hooks it up off the glass, left hand falling down. He got it to go. Dowdy now with 23, 55-52. Dickinson State at the 10-15 mark left to play. Out front, Sison with the basketball. Hands it back off to Lester. Lester back to Sison. Sison trying to get around Linton, cannot. Hands it back off quickly to Larson. Larson looking for some space on the dribble drive. Inside, turns against Vargas, puts it up and in. Larson with a tough shot, got it to go. He has 8 on the night. Linton with the basketball off to Stinson, a 1-point lead for Dickinson State. Zocker has it down court, cross court to Dowdy, wide open from 3. His shot is in and out. That was halfway down and popped out of there. My goodness, how did that one not go down, but it did not. Out front, Sison on the dribble. Valley with a chance to get the lead back. Ball stripped away, but Grindy will pick it back up for the Vikings. He'll come inside, he'll spin, he'll turn, he'll put it up. In and out, not good. Rebound. Down to Dowdy. We got a tie up, and then got the arrow. I think Valley City State retains possession of it, and we've got a media timeout at the 9:21 mark left to go. Dickinson State 55, Valley City State 54. We'll come back in 1 minute on Consolidated and KDIX.
Saving money feels impossible when you're young, but Western Cooperative Credit Union is here to help. Our CU Succeed program gives you monthly interest payments, free checking, easy and secure online banking, and a 1% discount on a one-time loan. Plus, earn cash for being on the honor roll with our Good Grades program. Get started today at WCCU.org, Western Cooperative Credit Union. Join the herd. Visit us today. Federally insured by NCUA.
West Dakota Oil and Fitterer Oil Company proudly offers products and services that help fuel our customers' lives with clean burning propane and bulk fuel and convenient on-site delivery with premium farm and road fuels. We provide energy where and when you need it most. With locations throughout Southwest North Dakota, West Dakota Oil and Fitterer Oil Company. Locally owned, locally strong. The products you need with the service you deserve.
The conference tournament in Butte, Montana, as we said, the top 7 have pretty much been finalized, so just one spot left. And these two teams working at getting there. Dickinson State leads at 55-54. Valley will have the basketball back off the tie-up. Then we went to the media timeout. So a 1-point lead. Inbounds pass will come out front. Lester with the basketball, gets it back off Sison from the hip from 3. That's an air ball. That'll go out of bounds. Boy, he's had an off night shooting tonight. That young man, a good basketball player, but just has not found the range. But shooters have a tendency, you don't stop shooting. You keep looking. You got 5 to get it in. And now 5-second count, take a timeout. And they didn't take one. So turnover number 11, Dickinson State. And the ball back. Dickinson State has had problems tonight getting the inbounds plays in. And like that time against the pressure, getting the inbounds pass in at the opposite end. So the Vikings get it back. Right-hand side, they go down low. Deal with it, trying to deal against Soccer. Can't. Goes back to Grindy. Grindy will bounce at baseline. Backing in. Turning. Losing the basketball that time was Larson. He'll turn it over. 13 turnovers. A little too much dribble that time maybe by Caleb. And down court quickly with the basketball come the Hawks. Frierson with it. Off to Vargas. Vargas to Dowdy. Dowdy back to Vargas. They leave it on the wing. Here comes Frierson on the drive. Inside, puts it up. Not good. He has the shot blocked away, and the rebound comes back to Valley City. Down court comes Sison. Sison with the basketball. On the wing, beyond the three-point line. Drops a corner. Stays 55-54. Deal to Lester. Lester inside, batted away. Frierson will come out of there with the steal. Turnover 14. Now he gets it back to Linton. And Linton, looking for some help, take a timeout to get it across the timeline to Frierson. Back to Dowdy, wide open from 3. That's good. Griffin Dowdy hits another three-pointer, and Dickinson State leads it 58-54 with 8 minutes left to go on the CHI St. Alexius Health scoreboard. Sison out front with it. Deals the pass off. It goes on the right side. The deal, he lost it but got it back. Now gets it back to JR. Sison comes right side, pulls up 17-footer off the back of board. Not good. And the rebound comes down. It's controlled by Frierson off to Linton, and Linton will push it down court. Linton comes into the backcourt. Right side, Vargas looking for Frierson. Gets it down, low block. Datavius just trying to back in. Doesn't take the shot, kicks it back out to Vargas. Vargas coming, free throw line, has it batted away. Once, twice, gets it back, drives to the basket, pulls up, puts up the 12-footer, and got it to go. Vargas with a tough shot, and he hit it, falling to the floor. 60-54, 7 minutes left to go. Ball batted loose by Linton, and the ball will go back to Valley City State. 7:05 left to go. Hawks up by 6. Frierson and Linton will check out. Now we're going to have a timeout. 7:05 left to go. Blue Hawks 60, Vikings 54. What do we got here? 30-second timeout. Back in a half minute on KDIX and Consolidated.
You have big dreams for your community. At Rivera, so do we. Giving back more than $1 million locally each year. It's something bigger than time and money. We give heart. Wearing bright yellow and lending a hand. It's not just giving back.
Watch your step.
It's building forward.
Nice and easy.
With local sponsorships and decision making, the impact is felt everywhere. It's who we are. Rivera. Let's forge ahead together.
Thank you much, Mike Renner, Rod Kleinman, Tristan Sturr back with you. A Friday night matchup here that's been a good one. Right now, Dickinson State on the run. We've had a bundle of runs tonight, a bundle of lead changes. We've had 7 ties. And Dickinson State now by 6, 60-54 with 7:05 remaining to play on the CHI St. Alexius Health scoreboard. Here comes J.R. Sison across the timeline. Picked up by Cranston. Little double team pressure inside. Little pass down low that time. Nothing doing. Inside. Little hook shot up and not good that time by Nelson, who had 13 at halftime, 19 in the ball game, but missed a pretty good look. for the Vikings. Here comes Stinson. Stinson in the backcourt. Comes right side to Vargas. They leave it down low for Zocker. Zocker in the paint, double team. Back out, they get it off to Cranston. Cranston to the hoop, drives. He lays it up and in. Brenton Cranston now with 5, and the Blue Hawks have their biggest lead, 62-54 with 6:20 left to go in the basketball game. A little bit of pressure put on by the Hawks in the backcourt. They go left side, nice little spin move to the basket. They go down low, and it's thrown away by Valley City. Turnover number 15, and the Vikings unraveling a little bit here. Not real good pass selection that time, and maybe one too many, and they threw it away. Again, 5 seconds to get it in. It comes into Vargas. Vargas is going to be pounded on and hammered. It goes out of bounds. We'll go back to Valley City State. Turnover number 12. The Hawks again with problems with the basketball. Into the ball game now. Taylor Bryant Fry checks in, and Valley City will put it into play. Sison with the basketball as we go under 6 minutes left in the ball game. Dickinson State leading at 62-54. Sison count the basket, and he'll go to the free throw line. Cranston beaten badly on that play and came in too late, trying to cut off Sison, and JR now with 7, looking for 8, and looking to get the Vikings back to within 5 points. Sison tonight at the free throw line, 1 of 2. The Vikings busy at the line in the second half, 7 of 9, 11 of 16. Cranston checks out, Linton checks back in for Dickinson State.
And that's a big basket there for J.R. Kyson. Just it takes away a lot of the DSU momentum that they'd been building.
So the free throw up, the Hawks got it up to 8. Again, here's problems getting it in. They finally do get it in to Linton. Valley goes to that double team off that inbounds pass. Stinson with it across the timeline. Gets it to Vargas. Vargas back to Linton. Now back to Vargas. Vargas comes right side. Dowdy free from 17. Fires and hits again. Griffin Dowdy lighting it up in the second half. He has hit 6 of 9, including 3 of 6 from beyond the arc. 64-57. Dickinson State with the lead with 5.5 left to go. Sison between the legs dribble on the drive. Shot blocked away. It's controlled by Dickinson State. Here come the Hawks, and they throw it away. Another opportunity to stretch the lead, and Dowdy couldn't catch up with an errant pass from the right-handed fastball curveball that time by Stinson. That was a speed ball.
I admire the hustle and the effort there, but way too hard and not the smartest throw.
Now when you're up by 7, you just want to take your time. Sison nearly got a step on Linton, but couldn't quite get it to the basket. They go down low, reversing it inside. Shot blocked away by Dickinson State. Loose on the floor. It'll go back to the Blue Hawks. That one was touched last by, they say touched last by the Blue Hawks, so it'll go back to Valley City State. 5:10 left to go, 64-57. Zocker said, I didn't touch it, but he's down ready for offense. He's got to go back and play defense. The official, Weston, said you did, so the ball belongs to Valley City. Sison with the basketball out front. He takes a look around, keeps it alive. Backdoor play, batted loose and stolen away. Out of bounds, it'll go back to Dickinson State on the turnover by Valley City State. 16 turnovers, and we'll shoot 1 and 1.
Foul was called on 22 of Valley.
That is Joel Nelson, so Nelson will pick up the personal. That will be his 4th. That's a guy they don't want on the bench. He's got 19 points on the night. Stinson, hands on knees. 9 points, averages 11. He'll be at the line shooting the 1 and 1. 64-57, Blue Hawks by 7. And Stinson will try to make it 8. First free throw is up and good. He'll get another. Dickinson State again matching their biggest lead of 8. With 5 minutes left, 6.5 left, they led 62-54, now lead 65-57. And they have their biggest lead of the night, 66-57. A 9-point lead. Cordell Stinson with 11. 4:55 left to go. Sison on the dribble, gets some pressure, goes inside, batted loose. Great defense by Stinson. Turnover 17, Valley City State. Now Court with the basketball. On the drive, shot is up, in and out, not good. And again, the Hawks forcing the issue with a lead. And now Valley City State What do we got? We got a under 5 timeout coming, but a turnover. Dickinson State gives the ball back to Valley City State. 4:37 left to go, 66-57. Dickinson State by 9. We'll come back in 1 minute on KDIX and Consolidated.
Do you think Benny Paulson from Breaking 8 has only played one gig?
Good evening, everyone. Thank you for coming to my first gig. After this concert, I'm retiring.
Of course not. Whether you're in a band playing multiple gigs a week or a family running multiple devices in your house, you need the speed and reliability to keep up. Multi-gig speeds with no lag, no buffering, always running at maximum volume. Feel like a rock star and call Consolidated for the multi-gig speed you need to amp up your internet today.
Howdy, partner. This is Cowboy Clay with my trusty steed, Hercules. There's a new stop on the map, Cowboy Station in Killdeer, North Dakota. Whether you ride steel or saddle, Cowboy Station's got everything you need to fuel your rig, feed your crew, and fill your cup. Remember, y'all, don't forget to come on down to Cowboy Station, where we have everything you need for the trail ahead.
Well, back with you, Dickinson State with 4:37 left to go, 66-57. This has been an area where the Hawks have had trouble this year, with leads finishing it off in the final 6-7 minutes of the ball game. Here comes Sison on the dribble drive, puts up a 15-footer, partially blocked. Boy, the Hawks defense has been outstanding. It's been outstanding on the Montana road trip. Linton with the basketball, gets it to Cranston, across the timeline to Vargas. Vargas has the ball batted loose. Comes right side to Cranston. Cranston on the dribble drive, back out front to Linton. Linton holds on to it. Now gets it back off to Cranston. Cranston looking for some space, can't find it. Now they kick it back out front. Linton has a shot blocked away. Vargas puts it up at the shot clock. That's a shot clock violation. Turnover 15, Dickinson State. Boy, it's physical out there right now. 3:55 left to go. It stays a lead of 9 for Dickinson State. Sison across the timeline with the basketball. Comes left-hand side. Gets it back off to Fry. Fry on the drive. His shot is up and not good. Rebound put up and in by Deal. Off the miss by Fry. Good offensive board by Deal, who now has 6 on the night. The lead, 66-59. 3.5 left to go. Vargas across the timeline with the bounce pass to Cranston. Cranston to Zocker. Zocker about 2 steps off the low block, right side of the lane. Comes inside, lays it up. No whistle on the play. And Zocker went hard to the floor. Here comes the Vikings. Sison on the drive. He puts it up, falling down and puts it in. Unbalanced, fall down, hoolie hoop shot, got it to go. And then makes it a 66-61 ball game. So a 5-point lead now for Dickinson State. With 3 minutes and 7 seconds remaining to play. Hawks will put it into play. Stinson will do the honors. Inbounds pass comes to Vargas. Vargas looking for help, gets it back to Stinson. Stinson across the timeline to Linton, and Linton holds on to it, comes right side, free throw line extended. Back to Stinson, back to Linton. Linton back out front to Stinson, 2:45 left to go. Here comes Stinson on the dribble drive to the basket, puts it up, no good on the layup attempt. And quickly down court come the Vikings. Right side corner they go, 3-pointer is up and not good. Stinson down with the rebound. As the shot missed that time by Brian Fry, had a good look, just couldn't get it to go. With the basketball across the timeline, 2:25 left to go. Hawks by 5, 66-61. Doughty with the basketball. Gets it off quickly now to Vargas. Back to Linton, right side Stinson. Works the shot clock down to 10. Quickly out front, Stinson comes on the dribble. They clear it out, spins inside, turns, kicks across court to Vargas from 3. His shot is off the mark, didn't even hit the rim. And the rebound comes down to Belly as we go under 2 minutes. Stinson on the dribble drive, nothing doing. Long 3-pointer, up and good by Nelson. Nelson's third 3-pointer. Timeout Valley City State, 66-64. And there's that closeout situation again. And the Hawks see that lead go from 9 down to 2 with 1:57 left to go. Can they hang on? Can the Vikings rally back? We'll find out in 30 seconds on KDIX Dickinson.
The dictionary defines community as a group of people living in the same place or sharing common goals. Community is the largest part of our name, and we make it the largest part of our business. We support our local schools, organizations, youth programs, and local events from Bowman to Bismarck because we all share a common goal to better the quality of life in our communities. Come bank with us at Dakota Community Bank and Trust, your real community bank.
Minute mark led 66-57. The 3:50 mark led 66-57. And we have come about 2 minutes from there, and it's 66-64. Linton with the basketball. Gets it off to Stinson. Stinson way down court to Dowdy. Dowdy steps back. He'll fire from 3 and hit it. Ice in his veins for Griffin Dowdy. Puts it home. We got a timeout. Dickinson State 69-64. Dickinson State by 5 with 1:45 left to go. What a clutch shot by Dowdy. We'll just keep it right here. It's only a 30-second timeout, so the lead goes back to 5 points. 69-64 with 1:45 left to go. Big time shot that time by Dowdy.
Dowdy has done an amazing job of stepping up in these clutch situations this game for Dickinson State, making those three-pointers, scrapping for those in the baseline layup, reverse layups. He has been a huge part of this Dickinson State offense.
Yeah,
and Valley City's had a tough time stopping it.
Yeah, he's got 31 on the night. He is 7 of 10 from the floor in the second half. He is 5 of 8 from beyond the arc and a perfect 3 of 3 from 2-point range. Boy, what a night he has had. That might be our POG. We'll put a star by that one. Might be our DSU Heritage Foundation play of the game. But we'll see what happens. A lot of time left to go. 1:45 left to go, and Dickinson State gets it back up to a 2-possession ball game. Tyson goes inside, nobody back. The shot blocked away as they got it down low that time to deal. He went up, and a couple of Hawks came flying over. Dowdy, one of them, and Frierson, the other, got a hand on it and pushed it out of bounds.
That's one of the best defensive plays ever, blocking a shot without a foul.
They've got to try and get it in bounce. They do. 17-footer looks good, and it is good. That shot put up by Caleb Larson. Larson now with 10. 69-66, 1:30 left to play in this one. Vargas to Linton to Frierson. Frierson will go back to Quincy Linton, and the Hawks will set it up, work the shot clock a bit. Up by 3, out front with it, Linton. So down to 15 on the shot clock, 1:20 on the game clock. Dowdy comes right side, behind the back dribble, steps back from 3, counts the basket, and he'll go to the free throw line. It is a Griffin Dowdy clinic. That, my friends, is simply big, double, big time.
That was amazing. He took a step back, leaped in the air backwards, took that three-point shot, made it, and landed on one foot. It was outstanding. It left my mouth wide open.
Dowdy with 34 on the night, single-handedly hits the free throw, and the lead gets up to 7 now, 73-66. Now that's the way to finish it off. Griffin Dowdy kind of single-handedly doing it tonight, and the ball dribbled by Tyson, nearly lost it, gets in the corner, has it batted away and out of bounds with 1:03 remaining to play. Again, Dickinson State's defense has just been outstanding tonight. Vargas will check out, Stinson will check in, as Dickinson State leads it by 7 thanks to Griffin Dowdy, who has scored 2 3-pointers and a free throw in a span of about 35 seconds, and the last one was just jaw-dropping. Inbounds pass comes in, Tyson with it, top of the key on the dribble drive, loses the ball, Dowdy, why not? He steals it away, turnover 18, Frierson on the drive, puts it up and in, and that, my friends, may be the dagger. 75-66, again that lead at 9 for Dickinson State. Hands up, try with the dribble drive, no place to go, he'll throw up a 3-pointer. That's not good. Rebound comes down, controlled by the Vikings. Sison from 3. That's not good. The tip is up and good by Nelson that time. Off the miss, 3-pointer. The lead 75-68 for Dickinson State. With 35 seconds left to go, a 3-possession lead. We'll take a 30-second timeout here on KDIX Dickinson. What a ball game we've had tonight here at Scott Gym. Dickinson State 75, Valley City State 68. We're back in a half minute on KDIX and Consolidated.
What do you get when you buy a vehicle from Dan Porter Motors?
Ooh, I know. Buy any vehicle from Dan Porter Motors and get car washes for life.
That's a long time when you're my age.
That's right, folks. Forever. No diaper required. Get free car washes for life with any vehicle when you buy a car at Dan Porter Motors, 58601.
That's a pretty good deal.
Dan Porter Motors, baby approved, growing up guaranteed.
Thank you much, JD. As we come back, what a second half it's been for Griffin Doughty. 22 points in the second half, 35 in the ball game, and he, my friends, has just been unconscious. I don't know what Valley City State really could do. He has hit some bombs. He has hit some shots falling down, driving to the lane, throwing it up with the left hand, the right hand. It has been quite an effort from the young man for Dickinson State. A little bit lower scoring than the first time. The Vikings, if they don't get a steal, they're going to have to get a foul here. Cranston with it. There's a foul, and the ball will go back to the free throw line, and Cranston will be at the line to shoot. Last two times this team's met, 96-92. Valley City State won. Hawks were on the road in that ball game. Tonight, Hawks by 7, much lower scoring, and Cranston will try to stretch that lead to 9 again. That's been at 9 twice in this ball game. Britton, nice second half, 2 of 2 from the floor, 5 points, and make it 6 as he hits the free throw. 76-68 for Dickinson State. 28 seconds remaining to play. One more shot coming. Cranston ready, pounds it on the floor, puts it up, and it's short, and the rebound comes down, so the lead stays at 8 points. At 25 seconds across the timeline, long three-pointer, up and good. Boy, Nelson almost matching Doughty tonight. He's got 27, inbounds pass to Cranston. He's going to be followed with 19 seconds remaining. 76-71 stays a possession ball game for Dickinson State of 2 possessions. Cranston with just 1 of 3 at the line tonight in the basketball game. 2-shot bonus now at the line for Britton. He'll ready himself at the free throw line. Cranston ready. Free throw good. Okay. It's up and in. 77-71. This will make it a 3-possession game with 19 seconds left. If Cranston can hit it, he does not. Never easy. Free throw comes down. It'll be controlled by the Vikings. They go right side. Little 15-footer is up and good that time by Fry. He'll put it up and in. So Fry will hit it. Inbounds pass comes in, and Vargas will go to the free throw line with 10 seconds remaining to play on the CHI St. Alexios Health scoreboard. 77-73. First of 2 coming for Vargas. Vargas tonight, 6 points in the ball game. Free throw is up and good. So Vargas will get 1 more. He has 7 on tonight. Bench has been solid for Dickinson State. And that one is good, so he hits both. 79-73. Larson with it. They get the ball on the dribble drive. Not much doing there. They get it back. They'll throw up a prayer. Not good. Rebound down. There's your final score. Dickinson State will win it on the CHI St. Alexios Health scoreboard. 79-73. The Blue Hawks come away with the win, outscoring Valley City State 45-38 in the second half, trailed by 1 at halftime. The Hawks go to 8-17 overall on the season, 6-13 in league play, and take over 8th place in the conference. Valley City slips a game behind to 5-14 and 9-15 overall. What a ball game. We played through a total of 7 ties. a dozen lead changes in this one, and Dickinson State wins it on the CHI St. Alexius South scoreboard, 79-73. Let's take a 2.5-minute timeout. Post-game activities up and coming for you on KDIX, and we'll do it in 2.5 minutes.
Boy Toys.
Looking for a turnkey business with a proven track record? For over 50 years, our family has helped yours feel right at home with quality furniture, trusted brands, and a service that always came with a smile. Now it's time to pass the torch. Our family-owned furniture business is for sale, including all inventory, delivery trucks, and a loyal customer base. This is your solid opportunity to own a piece of history that is built on decades of care. Call 483-5108 and ask how you can own a piece of family tradition and keep the comfort going.
At Infinity Real Estate Group, we go to great lengths to find the answers to most any questions our clients may have. We strive to do our best to personalize your buying or selling experience with firsthand knowledge.
I love this area. How close to Medora are we?
Oh, just a hop, skip, and a bike ride away.
When it's time to choose the team to represent you with all your real estate needs, choose Infinity Real Estate Group. Experience the Infinity way.
Infinity Real Estate Group.
We've got you. It's a pledge to make sure you're always taken care of. A pledge that your Touchstone Energy Cooperative honors each and every day. When it comes to keeping things running smoothly or getting them back on track when they're not, we've got you. Always.
Heritage Foundation play of the game up and coming, but are you a Dickinson State alumni looking to give back to your alma mater or stay up to date on events taking place at DSU? Contact the Dickinson State Heritage Foundation. They provide scholarships for students, events for alumni throughout the year, and strives to be the premier support for the university's global learning environment. Interested in learning more? Contact the team at 701-483-2486 or visit the DSUHeritageFoundation.org. Hawks are up. Our play of the game is coming from one guy that was really up tonight for Dickinson State University, Tristan.
And that's Griffin Dowdy, number 2, our point guard. And man, did he have a great night scoring. And our play of the game from him was his three-pointer that he had at 1 minute, 14 seconds left in the here in the second half.
And then he got fouled on top of it and hit the free throw for a 4-point play.
And as he was making that three-pointer, he took a step back, leaped into the air, and as he came down on one leg, and just before his foot touched the ground, he released it, and it was just a beautiful athletic shot. So Griffin Dowdy, you are our play of the game with your three-pointer.
Yeah, the three-pointer and the free throw, a 4-point play that kind of iced it away for Dickinson State. Again, Hawks trailed at halftime, 35-34, outscored Valley City State 45-38, forced a lot of turnovers in the second half. That defense for Dickinson State again did a great job on the road against two very good teams, Montana Tech and Montana Western last week, and didn't come away with a win, lost one in overtime, and tonight really strong effort defensively, and they shut down Valley City State. The last time these two teams met, it was 96-92. A little bit different tonight. Both teams pretty solid defensively in the ball game tonight, and Dickinson State just a little bit better as they win it 79-73. So Let's look at individual numbers for Dickinson State. What a night for Dowdy. Griffin tonight, 11 of 19 from the floor, 5 of 12 from beyond the arc, 8 of 8 from the free throw line. He had a career night tonight, 35 points, 1 assist, 1 block shot, and 2 steals. And he played 35 minutes tonight and had 1 turnover in the basketball game. That, my friends, is outstanding. Also in double figures tonight for Dickinson State, Cordell Stinson right at his average, 11 points, 3 of 6 from the floor, a three-pointer, and just 4 of 6 from the free throw line, 11 points. But off the bench tonight, Vargas with 8 points tonight, Zocker with 7 points, Cranston with 7 points tonight in the basketball game. Other scorers, Frierson had 6, 3 points from Linton tonight, and Vicenten had 2 points in the ball game. Widener, he saw quite a bit of playing time, just about 7 minutes. The freshman from Dickinson High didn't score, but had some quality minutes. Vargas tonight in the basketball games I mentioned, 8, and D.C. Stewart tonight did not score for Dickinson State. Valley City State boy Joe Nelson had a great night tonight, 9 of 15 from the floor. He was 5 of 7 from beyond the arc, 2 of 3 from the free throw line. He had 25 points in the basketball game. They just had 2 players in double figures. Caleb Larson with 12, 6 of 15 from the floor tonight for his 12 points. 8 points for J.R. Sison tonight, 2 points for Lester. Logan Dale had 6, 5 for Taylor Brian Fry, 6 for Jalen Johnson, 2 for Cobberbig, a point for Grindy, and Maddox Griffin had a total of 4 points tonight in the ball game. Valley City State tonight in the ball game, 26 of 65. Dickinson State tonight, 25 of 59. So the Hawks 42%, Valley City 40%. Free throw shooting tonight, Dickinson State hit on 22 of 29, 75%. Valley City State 12 of 16, 75% tonight in the ball game. 3-point shooting, 7 of 20 for Dickinson State, 35%. 7 of 22, Valley City State, 32%. The rebounding edge tonight, Valley City 45, Dickinson State had 35, so big edge there. Turnovers, that was the difference. Dickinson State 10, and Valley City State had 18 in the turnover department tonight. We're going to slide head coach Derek Selvig in here. Tristan will switch headsets. We've got our player of the game upcoming. We'll hold off on that for just a moment here, but we'll bring Coach Selvig. You just come around here, Derek, and we'll set him down, and we'll get that headset slapped on him, and talk a little Dickinson State basketball. We'll get to visit the double jeopardy tonight. I'll talk now, and we'll talk after the ball game a little bit. But Coach Selvig, great effort tonight from the kids. Both teams, well, playing like they want to keep playing. And again, the kids tonight, I thought, I said several times during the ball game, last time I played 96-92, completely different effort. But, you know, last week we talked, you played great defense. And tonight, forced 18 turnovers, held them under 75 points. And let's start with the defensive effort, because that was the difference, I thought, in the second half.
Yeah, we definitely guarded pretty well. You know, we did a good job on a couple of their guys that can really go. Number 2, 3 of 12, I felt like we did a great job with him. You know, Joel Nelson's a heck of a player. You know, we recruited him here. He's a heck of a talent. You know, and he keeps on hurting the Blue Hawks. So I called him the Blue Hawk killer in film. But, you know, great effort. I felt like our guys were locked in and knew what was at stake. And we're dealing with some illnesses, but, you know, they're battling through it and putting ourselves in a good spot.
How about defensive or offensive? How about Griffin Dowdy in that second half? I mean, he had some killer, I called them killer three-pointers. He hit that three-pointer follow 4-point play that really gave you that little, I don't know if you can call it a comfort zone, but it gave you a little breathing room, and he was just outstanding. 13 in the first half, ended with 35, so if my math is right, that's 22 points in the second half, and I had him in the second half hitting on a total of 7 of 10 from the floor, 3 of 3 from 2-point range, and 4 of 7 from 3-point range. That's you need somebody to step up. He did tonight.
Yeah, we know Griff can play like that. You know, he's been kind of going the way our team's been going. We're kind of in a funk, but we know what he can do. We know he can make shots in bunches, and you know, the way Valley plays, he gets open in that system. That's just kind of what they do. It's how they play, and you know, Griff got loose and started feeling it, and we needed it from him.
What else is good, Coach? What else did you like tonight? Had to like the enthusiasm. I thought maybe as intense and enthusiastic as I've seen you, you were kind of that way at Montana Western, but really got back in the home court, had a good crowd, great student body behind you tonight, and I think, you know, that helped a little bit, and you finished it off tonight, Coach. Yeah. That's the main thing, I guess.
Yeah, that's big, and Valley's a tough team to play against. Their style is different than anybody in our league, and that's how they play, and no lead is safe. when we played them over there, it was 11-point lead with 4 to go, and it wasn't safe. And they tried to turn you over, and I felt like we took care of the ball. 11 turnovers, not bad. But yeah, the enthusiasm, the effort. Love to see Weston Zocker getting out there on the floor. Got on the floor twice. Got 7 rebounds. Yeah. Awesome. It's just really frustrating as a coach when your players aren't playing up to their potential. You're trying to do everything you can think of to get them to do that, get them to play up to that level, and it just gets harder and harder as the season goes on. But I felt like tonight we had some guys that played up to their potential, and we ended up getting a win.
Yeah, I thought the other thing that was really very excellent was your play off the bench. Isaiah Vargas, we mentioned Britton Crampson, 7. Weston Zocker had 7. Those guys scored when some of the other starters weren't scoring for you tonight. And even like Nolan Widener, who hasn't played all year, came in, and Dickinson High kid, he didn't score a point, but he played about 7 minutes and didn't hurt you at all.
Well, he's a good player, and with Jake Daniel getting hurt this last weekend, feel terrible for Jake, but we felt like Nolan, we needed to bring him up in practice, and I liked what he did this week, and he's a nice player. He's got a bright future ahead of him, and just glad to see he got in the game. But yeah, just our whole bench. I still think we can get more from everybody, and it's just kind of as we get towards the end of the season, we're going to be playing our best basketball, and we're going to look to see everybody being efficient on that stat sheet.
All right, Coach. Congrats on the win tonight. We'll catch up with you in a couple minutes. You'll talk to me again?
Yes, sir.
We'll do it all over again.
Sounds good. Thank
you. Congrats on the win, though.
Thank you.
All right. Let's take a quick look here again at those final numbers. 35-34 Valley City at halftime. Dickinson State outscores them 45-38 in the second half tonight of the basketball game, 79-73. Your final score. We've got one more timeout, and then Tristan and I will come back and we'll take a look at our player of the game tonight. And again, a pretty easy selection, but we'll come back after this from our great friends at ND Pharmacy. Back on 30 on KDIX and Consolidated.
The Hub in North Dickinson is more than your ordinary convenience store. From Godfather's Pizza and the Hub Cafe to gourmet coffee, tea, and more. Stop by early for breakfast or grab something to go. We carry a variety of donuts that we make fresh every day. If your vehicle is dirty, we now have a state-of-the-art car wash at both locations. Stop in and see what we have to offer at the Hub located on North Highway 22 or the Hub West Dakota Oil on East Villard in Dickinson. We're changing the way people think about the convenience store industry.
Of the game tonight goes to none other than Dickinson State point guard Griffin Dowdy. Griffin Dowdy, he had 11 field goals made out of 19 attempts, 5 3-pointers made out of 12 attempts, and made all 8 of his free throw attempts. Had the night with 3 defensive rebounds, and that was his 3 total rebounds he had. He only had 1 turnover and 1 block, so great job by Griffin Dowdy. For Dickinson State, he is your ND Pharmacy player of the game.
Yeah, you look at the scoreboard, the top of it, number 2, 35 points. And that's a pretty good selection for our player of the game. Great job tonight, Tristan. Thank you so much. Always appreciate when you come up here and help this old guy out. We really enjoy that. And you do a great job, too. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you for having me on and coming up here with you.
All right, that's going to do it. We're back here tomorrow night, Mayville State and Dickinson State, but a good one tonight. A total of 7 ties, a dozen lead changes, and Dickinson State's biggest lead 9, Valley City State's biggest lead 7. It was close throughout, and the Hawks hold off down the stretch to pick up a key win in the Frontier Conference. Hold on to, at least for now, that number 8 spot. A long ways to go. Mayville State tomorrow night, and of course a tough road trip next week to Bellevue and Dakota State. But tonight the Hawks come away with the 6-point victory, 79-73. A couple other finals tonight. Dickinson High, an amazing comeback in Mandan. They were down, I believe, 60-45 with about 6 minutes left. Came back and won over Mandan, 69-67. The girls lost to Mandan, 76-37, and Trinity broke away from a competitive first half and in the fourth quarter pulled away 65-46 over Standing Rock. And also tonight on the high school or college side and the women's side, Dickinson State falls to Mayville or Valley City State 78-64. It's Mayville State tomorrow night. We'll be back with you at Scott Jim Dahl, and myself. I'm KTIX Dickinson. For Tristan Stern, for Jim Dahl, Ellen Reed up there for Steph. Great job, Steph, as always, and Trace on the camera tonight. Thank you guys at Consolidated. You do a super job, and we appreciate that also. For all the sponsors on both outlets tonight, we thank them. And until tomorrow night, when we come back at 5 and 7 for KTIX Radio Sports and Tristan Sturr and Jim Dahl, I'm Rod Kleindian. Have a great night, everyone.